Let's meet the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. At forward, Jared Vanderbilt. At guard, Austin Reeves. At guard, D'Angelo Russell. At center, Anthony Davis. At forward, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Darvin Ham. Introducing the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. Six-one guard, number 33, Trey Jones. 6'8", at forward, number 10, Jeremy Sohan. 6'5", at forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson. 6'5" forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. 7'4", the man in the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
And now the Lakers starting group. The wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. And it's Russell in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Jones against Russell. Jones the pass to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. To the middle. Here's Vassell. The Lakers with the rebound. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
The Spurs coming to this one following a loss to the Rockets. And Wembanyama outside. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Reeves the pass to James. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And LeBron throws it down.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Here's Sohan. There's a screen. Just 3 to shoot. Johnson inside. Covered by LeBron. Great D that time from James. Passes it to Russell. Now Vanderbilt. Launches it. Kept alive. Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. And the rejection by James.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Davis setting the pick for James. Again, James missing. Spurs trail by 7. Jones the pass to Wembanyama. Down low, trying to end the drought, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. Outside, James. Now the pass to Vanderbilt. Davis sets a screen. Vanderbilt the pass to Davis. Rebound San Antonio. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Dallas.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention. His rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Jones the pass to Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Outside, Jones. Pass to Vassell. Johnson in the corner. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 7. Russell passes to James. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that.
The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. On defense, the Spurs. Vanderbilt kicks to Russell. Left side, Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Over Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Wembanyama. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
Here's Reeves. He has 6. Davis sets a screen. A 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good. Reeves has got 9.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. Devontae Graham comes in for Trey Jones. And then for Los Angeles, Wood, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Prince comes in for Austin Reeves. And Vincent subbed in for Russell. Vincent with it. Graham defending. Kicks it out to Prince. To the paint. Here's Davis. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Johnson surveying the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
The first free throw is good.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. With 1 on the clock. He's off on that one. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. So far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Spurs trail by 10, so the Lakers 5 right now. Taurean Prince is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's James in at the 2. Here's Bassey. Out left to the wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Collins has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for San Antonio. Pass to Vincent. Shoots over Graham, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And the first one drops. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
And so Vincent nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Graham, defended by Vincent. Puts it up. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Graham.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Now here's LeBron. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Passes it to Branham. And the pass to Bassi. The 11-footer. No good that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David thanks. Vassell finds Graham. 4 on the clock. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 9. LeBron passes to Hachimura. Basket good.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shoots it. Vassell, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Vincent, the pass to Wood. Good on the three-point shot. Wood's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Wood. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Taurean Prince. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Sohan. Six to shoot. Fires away from way outside. A rebound by the Lakers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the basket is good. Davis has got 8 points.
The strength of Davis showing up there in a big way.
Spurs trail by 19. Here's Branham, still scoreless. Here's Wembanyama. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Vassell finds Jones. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Branham. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. On the basket by Jones. 1:53 left now here in the second. Russell against Jones. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Passes to Reeves. Shoots from 8. Good defense by Wembanyama.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
He gets that one. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Spurs fans, get loud for your Spurs squad.
Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura, he's checked in for James. .124 left to play in the first half. The pass to Vanderbilt. Now Davis. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Russell, he's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Here is Russell after the made shot from Keldon Johnson.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Down by 15. Hachimura against Johnson. Back to Jones. Wembenyama, a screen on Hachimura. And the three ball is good. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Pass to Davis. And the rejection by Wembenyama. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
Yeah, he stood out, man. I'm telling you, he's got to be excited about his future, these teams. This guy is unbelievable.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
I mean, the tenacity was lacking, the fight, especially on the glass. They were getting moved around underneath like furniture. You know, when someone pushes you, you have to push back.
Yeah, figuratively mean, or maybe not. You know, it's like getting someone pushes you or furniture. You lost me. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. In Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
The cell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembenyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats, and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, I have a doubt. I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Vassell after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Sohan. Pass to Wembenyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
That's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside, Russell. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Davis, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
And let's check out stats for James. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Spurs trail by 9. And Benyama outside. Here's Sohan. Off with the layup.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Vanderbilt finds James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Davis, and finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority, and his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Jones puts it up from 15. A rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reeves the pass to James. And here is Vanderbilt. Back to James. Over Johnson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Sohan. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 7 rebounds in the game. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Wow. Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 11. The pass to LeBron. Vanderbilt kicks to James. Ball's not loose. Outside, Jones. Back to Vassell. Charity stripe shot. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Now Jones to the inside. And there's Wembanyama on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Start it.
Let's go, fans! Now it's time to make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad!
Making a change here. Branham's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. Over to the left wing. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Outside, Jones. Pass to Branham. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
I mean, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Wembanyama against Davis. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd. Here's Jones. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kicks it to Russell. LeBron outside. Back to Russell. Vincent with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Davis to the left side wing. Nails the wide open jump shot. Vincent's got 7 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Jones the pass to Wembanyama. Johnson against LeBron. Spurs working the ball around now. Baseline jumper. Here's Wembanyama. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Wembanyama has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
James, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jones, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So for the Lakers right now, Christian Wood is out there with Hachimura. Then it's James. Then there's Prince. And it's Vincent in at the 1.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Vassell. Graham from outside. Offensive rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And James gets it to go.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Lets it go from 11. The rebound by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Passes it to Hachimura. Here's Wood. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's the pass to Vassell. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to plank out.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Graham. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Graham the pass to Collins. Now here's Vassell. Hits the jumper in space.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Hachimura. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Wood can't hit. Spurs trail by 12. And here is Graham. Pass to Collins. And here is Vassell. Hachimura grabs the miss.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Branham the pass to Bassett. He kicks it to Graham. Nailed from three-point land.
Able to score without the ball. Great setup and knockdown by Devontae Graham.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs hype squad.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Wood. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Prince. And it's Russell in for Vincent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, was able to listen in on Darvin Ham and his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. Davis with a screen on Vassell. Reeves. And again, the Lakers no good. Spurs trail by 11. Johnson dishes to Jones. Passes to Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Here's Johnson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The pass to Vanderbilt. Out to the right wing. Here's Reeves. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Lakers lead by 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Jones. Here's Wembanyama. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Floats it up for Davis. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
When AD gets going like this, it's almost impossible to slow him down. He's got so many different ways to beat you.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Austin Reeves.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in LA, just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
That's good from Johnson. And the NBA last season, Clark, setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played. Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Johnson. Here's Sohan. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pocket 6. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 13. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Davis surveying the floor. LeBron outside. Here's Reeves, covered by Vassell. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and it's Davis missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
First free throw is good.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And so he's able to get one of two.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And they call an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Osman, guarded by Reddish. Three-pointer, Graham. Reddish grabs the rebound. And the pass to Vincent. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.